Without the incorporation of subordination, you cannot have empowerment. If you find it difficult to get into the right state, think about this ancient folk wisdom: awareness is merely a reaction to the inconsistency of the universe. Turn off your brain. Don't think about your self-consciousness. There's no shame in being abusive. Let your teeth inhale deeply. Meditate on this insight. Don't go after your problems. Be led by your contradictions. Keep focusing on your breath and keep in mind this ancient religious proverb: between disease and the future there's a dog. There is a correlation between high intelligence and low impulse control. Notice your soul disconnecting from your nostrils. Take in how your sphincter and your flesh are actually one thing. In ancient Japan, an old dragon slayer once approached a poor priestess and asked her, "How can it be that you are so revered, you who are such a poor priestess?" "I will tell you why. That is because I do not consider myself a poor priestess any more than I consider myself a fiddler," replied the priestess. Upon hearing this, the dragon slayer became sure that the priestess had ridiculed him, and after realizing its ramifications, he died in his sleep. Your attention is disconnected from the world. Consider how catcalling is not a sickness. Keep focusing on your breath. Thou shalt not break down. Try to think about that. The inventor of yoga once said, "Interesting design is fun." Stay focused on your breath. Don't stop vanishing. Say to yourself, "My mind is not average." Do not forget that awareness is of course a perceptual representation of the limitations of the divine. Do not forget that your sense of self is simply a physical interpretation of the super-expanding nature of the multiverse. And now you know. Finding balance is a wonderful dead end that's hard to get around. Try to free your mind. Begin to feel the heaviness of your ego sinking into the floor. The men and women who respect neighbors are the same men and women who respect jerks.
I think I'm all set here. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Nope. The thing, on-screen thing is going. We're cooking. Something new from WelshSocks that I might have played recently. Let me double check before you jump into it. Socks. Oh, I did play something recently from El Vega. Well, maybe they were collaborating on two things. You know, Sock in a Hard Place last October. Oh no, this is probably something new. Take a peek. God, I'm gonna have to mute that. Vine is still going pretty hard. They just opened it back up. Okay. What? Oh. Mario Maker 2 buddy got mad. How come those icicles aren't dropping? Are they the same color in Mario Maker 3? I thought they were always a little bit different color. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that's how we do the door. Okay. Don't matter. Red coin rooms. Red coin rooms. We get the coin at the end. How are we doing that? I gotta touch it. I gotta see. I gotta see. I have to know. Look, I don't want to nitpick right out the gate. I guess it's still pretty easy to go clockwise. I'll just start here. It looked a little confusing at first, but some of that's probably mine. Aww. I saw it, but I didn't react fast enough. Yeah, this will be a fun one to start with. I have Super Mario World set up so I can just kind of pop over to it. So if it's pretty slow, lots of that. Oh my god, of course I went the wrong one. Okay, we can go back out of these, and one of them doesn't seem to kill me, so let's see what this one is. Oh, that's why. Move this where I can see it, where I can glance at it a little better while it's still going. Might clap it out today. I'm gonna keep looking at it. I'm gonna keep being a little distracting. All right. There it is. There's the next one. Okay. It's so cute when they look in unison. Yeah, we're not too deep. Let's go start that. Let's go do that right away. Casey, how you doing tonight? Do. 1 sec. Doing okay. Just got home from work. Mad at your computer. Slapped caps lock and typed as fast as you could. In there. Do. There we go. Now it's not making as much noise. Now. Oops. Defense rests. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. We're looking. First, we're going to go look at some cats. Hang on. Let me push the button. Then we're looking at this troll level. Then we'll take a look. You had to go throw a bunch of shit into the rice cooker so there's food because you have to work. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the old I'm only meal prepping because I have to meal prep. I usually just make really big meals because I like leftovers. Lately, a lot of curry, and then I always have meat prepped. I sous vide meat every week, and then I make everything from that for the most part. So we pretty much always have some chicken thighs and some cheap beef, usually tenderloin tails. Box doesn't like leftovers. That's crazy. Some people are like that. They just don't want to eat leftovers. But some things like rice heats up really good, and sauces heat up really good. Most noodles heat up pretty well. You got poked. Noodle with sauce, especially sauces that break in the microwave, don't heat up real great, like something fresh Alfredos. Trying to think. There's a lot of stuff that you can heat up pretty well too if you don't mind just getting out a pan or throwing it in the air fryer. Microwaves are great, but microwaves, ruin some things. Wiggle the water. You'll let me pick a level. Woo! But you should pick a level that I'll like. You should make a good level. Think your microwave's dying? We have 2 microwaves that are identical because Heidi and me had the same one and then we moved in together. So we put the nicer one in the main kitchen, and somehow that one is breaking. The little motor that turns the plate is having some problems. But the other one I have in my bar back here on my side of the house, and it is gross. It's fine, but it's gross. You don't know if you can do that? Well, we'll look. Wow, greedy little pod. Can you lick that spot? Greedy pod? No. Can you? Is it blurry? I think it's blurry. I think it's having a little trouble focusing. Or I am. We will live without it if it breaks. Yeah, they're really cheap at thrift stores usually. And they're pretty cheap new these days too. Yeah, they're real cheap. Oh, and Marketplace too. People probably sell microwaves for so cheap. I bet so many people have like above the stove microwaves that they pull out after they do work for just free. And it'll look like hell, but plug right in. Need a real small one? You can probably get a pretty small one that's still 1500 watts. I think that's really the only thing that's really important, is that it's 1500 watts and it auto rotates. Less than 1500 watts is the point where, or less than 1000 is the point where like stuff that's intended to be microwaved won't be correct. I don't think you'll find more than 1500 watts. That's pretty much what you'll see for commercial desktop microwaves. Microwaves are nice though. I used to know this crazy guy who believed that it added cancerous radiation to foods when I worked in a bakery. So he would at first he didn't want to cut up butter at all for stuff that required melted butter. And then he kept getting yelled at, so he would cut it up into little cubes so it would melt faster to reduce the radiation. And that's what he believed. He refused to learn about it. He refused to listen to people talk about how that's not what's really happening. And that everything, that, like, he didn't really understand what radiation is. A lot of people don't, but it's also not really a problem unless you're insane. But yeah, don't get an 800-watt microwave or you'll be sad. Pud, really? We're not done. Why you like this? Why you like this, buddy? Yeah, one of the reasons why I couldn't live without a microwave is steaming vegetables and pre-cooking vegetables. If I'm using potatoes in like a curry, I don't want to cook them in the curry for 30 minutes. They're not going to absorb much flavor. They're not going to really do anything. They're wet as hell and full of starch. I want to microwave them for 5 minutes and then chuck them in the curry to finish up, and it'll be great. Steaming broccoli in the microwave is excellent. But the only way I like broccoli more than microwave steamed is blanched. Yeah, they could do bad things to you. But it's not going to do bad things to your food and then get into you. It's not that kind of radiation. Yeah, they're built real well. Especially modern ones have really good safety features, and it'd be pretty hard to hurt yourself even if you were trying to, unless you were actually. Well, I guess an idiot probably could stick a fork in the door and then stick their hand in there. But it's going to hurt so bad. So fast. Yeah, the wetter stuff is weirder it's going to be. They have limitations, but they are excellent. Crackers, do you want to go in the microwave? Do you want to go in the microwave? I don't even want to put him in there for a funny picture, for fear of him somehow managing to close the door. He's feeling a little better today. He's breathing good. Crackers, I'm not done with this game. Come here. I'm going to put it on your face and you try to bite it while I push it against you. No, but he's over it. Here, come here. I also don't like it when they hop in the dryer. When they sneak up on you. Oh, I forgot to grab the other thing. Hang on. I know it's warm in there, but it's warm. It's warm here. Look how warm it is here. Eat the drugs and then go to sleep. Let's put drugs on each of the little beds. There we go. All right. And now we Mario. Oh, yeah, we're real careful with the washing machine. I have not fixed there was a problem with the clothes detector thing. It was just broken. Just totally broken, and it's really hard to get to. The entire thing has to be torn down literally all the way. Because you have to go in from the bottom, so you have to pull the entire thing apart. So I defeated the mechanism, so we're real careful with the washer. Washer is turned off if you open it. Like, you have to turn it off. No playing with it. No leaving it running open. Push the buttons. Ours is really old and only has a dial from the 90s. And after I replace that sensor, it will last forever. Okay. Here we go. What's that gonna do? That's gonna kill the block. Yeah. I need the block. Lesson learned. Alright. Okay, I think we looked at all of them. I want to see what happens if... Oh, no, this is the one we're going to start with. If I go in this one and go back, it gets squished right away. I think it's too fast for you to go back in the door, but I wonder if I can go in and out. I don't think so. I don't think you can buffer up in a door to go back in the same door. Otherwise, I feel like I would be tortured with it. At least you have a, like, I know it sucks, but at least there is a washing machine. The number of apartments around, at least here, that do that terrible fucking communal washing area, but you have to pay for it. It's terrible. It's so terrible. It's expensive and it's terrible. Wait, they provided you they provided you a shitty washing machine in your apartment? Oops. Or they just provided hookups. Oh, or they probably just left the last one that was in there and called it a perk. Can I just get back out of here? Oh, I think I can. I thought something was going to change down here. All the apartments have a washer and dryer. That's nice. I mean, it sucks if they suck, but that's nice. Yeah. Oh, but then you're probably stuck with it and can't replace it, but they probably won't replace it either. They'll just do a shitty job replacing it. No mushroom. No mushroom after I break the blocks. I gotcha. Really? You do, they do need some maintenance. There's usually a filter in the washer, sometimes under the, like, main agitator in the center. I don't know where it is in a, like, a front loader. For a top loader, there's usually a filter you gotta clean out once in a while, and things will get stinky and weird if you don't. Dryers need their holes sucked out once in a while, because they don't catch all the dirty ass lint. So then we break this, then we get hurt. There we go. Actually, in the rental agreement, they provide a in-unit washer and dryer. That's weirdly cool. That must be some type of, like, compliance thing. Oh, maybe there's some rules in New Jersey that, like, they can't do that horrible thing where they, have a communal washing area where they charge you, like, $8 a load. Fuck off. That's pretty good. Ugh. Well, are you an expert in New Jersey laundry laws, landlord-tenant relations? Pretty sure Casey's in New Jersey. Most complexes have the communal laundry. Ouch, that's too bad. Yeah, I hate that. The couple of times I've been in apartments, the communal laundry was always so full that, like, people would wait there to be next. And that's such an insane thing. Like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to wait in line in the shittiest room in the building I live in with angry people, then overpay. I will just drive to the stupid laundromat. Is there more? I smell more. You like most are from New Jersey? Well, you and Boggs are half of them these days. Oh. No? No more? I smelled more. Don't punish me for grabbing the vine with a hammer, bro. That's so mean. Pud's here for drugs. I think he's gonna poop. Esports. What's that pose, buddy? Natalie's also Jersey? That's crazy. Esports. I hate myself. When I first started in the pandemic, I was streaming right after work, because work ended at really consistent time. I wish they would give me that job back. They're desperately hiring my position, and they won't call me, which feels insulting. Urgently hiring is the framing they use. But, most of the viewers at that time were European. Europeans who stayed up late to watch Mario Maker. Oh no, take damage. Don't scroll it off. There we go. Huh. You futz around like that, he doesn't load in. I was wondering if I could get the mushroom to come down here with me and cheese it out. I hate Hammer Bros. Hate Hammer. Chose this place, this shitty place specifically because you refused the communal laundry. Yeah, laundromats aren't very fun either. A lot of the laundromats around here have arcades, but I also feel like it's come to the point where the novelty of an arcade is just not as valuable anymore. Nope, we are not triggering that first. I can play Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and Dig Dug on my phone or Game Boy or whatever if I want to, or my Switch. WeWare, how you doing tonight? And go. Ooh, that's tight. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm supposed to get on the vine at that point. I think that's what we're doing. Making a new troll level in 2026. Yeah, go do it. No such thing as quitting. Everybody comes back. And when you have something, you stick it in there, and I'll look at it, and Mario Maker will live on in tiny little communities. How you doing, WeWare? Are you excited? Are you collaborating with somebody, or did you just have a really good idea and it took off from there? Either get a place with an in-unit laundry, or do you have to lug it all over to your parents' house? Oh. I can't believe that's a thing. Well, did they do it for you, or did you have to just do it for the laundry there? I knew one person who did that, and you see jokes about that on like TV shows. I knew one person who did that, who dropped their laundry off with their parents, and then they got it back folded. And it was like, are you kidding me? You're an adult, and this is your life here. You pay very little rent, and your parents pay all your credit card bills, and they do all your laundry, and that's your life. Oh my god, with this hammer, bro. I thought their hammers were random. Do they always throw when you load in, maybe? Maybe that's what I don't know here. Yeah, I'm, modern washer and dryers piss me off. I like our 90s units and will keep repairing them for as long as humanly possible. Because I don't need smart features in them, and they don't last very long. Modern ones last like 5, maybe 10 years is what a lot of people are reporting. I don't want that. Oh my god. It's a motor. It's a motor, and you spin stuff with water on it, and then without water on it with heat. This technology does not need the internet. Micro troll. Cool. 5 to 6 rooms long. I think that's a good goal. I think that's a pretty good way to do it generally. Oh, I forgot to take damage. Oh, the spaghetti and distraction. Oh, the spaghetti and the distraction. I do it to myself. Yeah, over and over. Ugh. Nope, door first. Yeah, I moved in with an ex of mine into a house that her dad bought for her. And there was a abandoned washer and dryer in the basement that we were told that they told them didn't work. It needed a belt. One of them needed a belt and the other one needed to be unclogged. And it was ready to go, and I still have that washer, and we replaced the dryer because Heidi really hated the dryer, but I saved it because I really like that dryer. Very hot. Took over a year for maintenance to believe us that they... Oh, god damn. I did, yes. I did it again. Yeah, I really wish we had pretty spectacularly punitive things here in Wisconsin for shitty landlord behaviors, but I really wish that it went further generally with a lot of things like that. Like, no, it was in the lease, so not only do I not have to pay rent, but you have to pay a month of rent for every month that it's gone. Like, you have to double back whatever you fucked up on. And we do, if the landlord loses for almost anything in Wisconsin, they're obligated to pay double whatever the failed rent is. So they will pay your rent, as well as you are not obligated to pay rent you missed during the dispute. And they almost always lose. And yet they are still terrible. Yeah. At that point, the ease of malicious compliance, I feel like, is pretty good. Like, especially with a dryer, like, naturally, I would never suggest doing this. But hypothetically, you could really easily start a small clothes fire in your dryer and take a picture of the fire and be like, I need this replaced now. And then extinguish the fire and then just be like, I refuse to use this, but I need it replaced immediately, or I will use it and it will burn down the entire world. Do. Feed here is going. Pretty tired of watching it. Just gonna move it. Fine. Fine. Don't care. Okay. Heating unit is broken. Oh, then you're just throwing wet clothes around. It's so easy to fix, too. Oops. I'm gonna forget everything forever. Okay. Paying attention. Gonna be your first troll level to use scroll locking. It seems crazy to have not used scroll locking yet. Oh, do you mean for like off-screen stuff? Off-screen happenings? It's hard to imagine not using scroll stop just for visually stopping the camera. I could see not having used it to do stuff off screen. That's crazier. Had to physically show them the unit was not heating up, then get it. Oh god, yeah. Everybody kind of figures that out when they're taking support tickets, that there's some value in when somebody's like, I have a problem, then you throw back at them, I need you to demonstrate the problem visually. I need you to do some work to show me the problem. But there are also a lot of shitballs who do that naturally, who do that for all complaints. They don't ever assume that there's a problem. They assume that they shouldn't have to deal with the problem. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to jump over that one. Oh yeah, of course they put it back together badly. That's still currently a problem with our dryer. I definitely put it back together a little shitty. It's a little crooked. It's not that bad. It looks fine. But you have to shut the door a little harder now. I wish it wasn't shitty, but I also don't want to take it back apart because it was annoying. I bet handymen make pretty good money right now. I keep seeing stuff about how people don't know how to fix stuff. The stuff I see on, like, homeowner subreddits that people don't know is crazy. I don't know. There isn't really anything in a house I can't fix or figure out. Jump right away? Yeah, okay. Very tired of that hammer, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the security... Oh, good. Well, at least it was pretty short. A little annoying. Pretty short. I'm glad we're done with that hammer, bro. Overall, pretty good. Mostly, I just hate hammer bros. Ugh. Oh, no. No, there's no way I'm going under him, right? What do we do? Oh, do I just not touch it? I literally just don't touch it. Making that harder than I needed. Yeah, I think almost everywhere they have to give you notice if they're coming into your apartment, even for maintenance purposes, even for requested maintenance purposes. That is so mean. Can't I still get it? Oh, wait, I can still kick it. Oh, no, I can't. I thought I'd be able to kick it. Go back. Go back for bomb. Oh, yeah, maybe. The bomb probably still would have killed the shell. Okay, there we go. Nope, just poofs. Can't do anything back there. Oh, you had hot dog? You stole my hot dog. Always stealing my hot dog and then kissing him without my permission. Dude. Dude. Icicles up there? Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going. I wonder if I should try to damage boost. Okay. I wonder what would have happened if I kicked. Oh man, visually there is a lot of excellence there. Heidi's gone. I'll ask her if she comes back. She was stealing him so she could kiss him. Well, and even at least here, even in the event of an emergency, they need to make best effort to contact you before entering. And usually they should be doing that. Like it's not hard to send somebody a text message and say, hey, I have to enter your property because of an emergency. Then you have a paper trail. I've had some terrible landlords. I'm trying to think if I had a good landlord, but I never had a good landlord. Yeah, I never had a good landlord. In the early aughts, one guy made us sign a no overnight guest thing. And I flat out told him, I was like, this isn't really enforceable. I'm allowed to have guests. He was like, well, within reason. And then I had a buddy staying with me for a while, and he lost his shit because the guy was really trying to piss him off when he was there. And he choked the guy. And then he was arrested. And then his parents took over as landlords, and we're still terrible. Pretty sure I'm not going to hit that. Try chasing on top. No, I don't think I'm getting it. I think I was probably supposed to do something different earlier. Maybe I'm supposed to hit it first before I go under. I lived in a converted motel that was $5.25 a month, but the room was like 8 by 10 maybe. My full-size bed touched my desk. It was the most horrible little room I ever lived in. But my full-size bed here touched the desk that I had here, and it wasn't a very big desk. It was a pretty regular desk. And then there was a busted sink, stove, fridge unit over here. And then a tiny provided mini fridge. And then there was a bathroom here that was so small that my knees touched the wall when I was sitting on the toilet. And then the terrible little shower over here was always full of centipedes and spiders, and I had to run it for a while to wash the spiders down. It was a really horrible little room, but it was really cheap. Gotta go? You'll torture me another day? Well, we'll see you another day. Yeah, I figured I'd start with this because it was new and looked good. Ah. There it is. It hit something up there. Oh, that was on top somehow? Can you put a blaster on top of an enemy stack? Is that real? Is that a real thing? It was disgusting. It was a horrible little place, and I never spoke to the landlord again. Anytime I tried to reach out to them about anything, they never returned my calls. They were completely unreachable. But I was a minor, so maybe they figured it out and realized, like, well, I'll just evict him if he pisses me off enough. Ugh, because I just lied. I was 17. But I was not emancipated. Doot, doot, doot. Got some other pretty bad ones. Yeah, that one was bad. That also had a tiny, like, shitty shed communal laundry in the back that had a pay washer and a pay dryer set to, like, $5. And they were never, ever empty. Nobody ever stood in there because it was full of bugs, but they were never empty. Oh, they were all like that. Yeah, the whole building was just absolutely riddled with, insects. I had a moped at the time, and I carried a can of, Axe body spray, explicitly to use as a torch to burn off the insects off of the door frame so they wouldn't get in when I open and close the door every day, because that grossed me out. So just damage boost. No, it's not on the stack. It must be something under there that's hitting. Weird. See what that is. I'll try running through with it next time. I figured I'd see if it started moving if I just moved it a little bit. Ugh. It was really gross. It was really, really, really gross. My father, who kicked me out, and generally did not like me and was a huge dick about it. Huge dick about everything that was going on. When he finally saw it, he started crying. Under there. What's under there that's holding that up like that? So weird. It was a really horrible little place. Oh, I had a landlord where I lived in the lower and then moved into the upper while the people I lived with in the lower stayed there. And he was a twat waffle about a ton of things, and like they didn't put the they didn't get the heat and electricity transferred over to their name. So he left it in mine, and I just refused to pay it. And then he was like, they're going to shut it off. And I was like, I'm only paying for mine. And then he tried to evict me, and I just avoided him for like 8 months. Avoided him and did not allow him to serve the eviction, so then he couldn't start proceedings. And he was too lazy to like come where I work or do anything other than try to stick it on the door. Like you need to give it to me. Let's try running. No, we tried running through with it too, didn't we? I think we just damage boosted. No, we can't catch it the first time either. Huh. Am I dumb? Oh my god. Yes, I am. Oh, why didn't I just come and look? Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Yeah, one landlord, very Christian, made that clear right away. Wanted me to know that. When I was going through real bad breakup with, a lady. I didn't have good credit at the, and this was probably about 5-6 years ago, before the pandemic, but not too far before the pandemic. Yeah, probably 2019, so 1,000 years ago. Didn't have good credit. I didn't have bad credit, I just didn't really have any credit, and I had some history of medical debt, which made it look not great, but everybody up here wanted a credit score of like 670 or higher to rent. Like, apartments flat out would not consider me because I didn't have high enough credit, which is fucking crazy. Like, how the fuck are poor people supposed to deal with that? How are people who might have, like, medical debt or actual debt, or people who get rolled into, lender scams and that type of thing, buy here, pay here stuff, who are trying and failing to survive, gonna deal with that, but... after begging him, he was like, well, I'll agree to rent to you, but I need first and last month's rent and a security deposit and a pet deposit and an additional month's rent. He wanted like $3,000 on top of the like the first month's rent and everything. Like it was crazy. And of course he tried to keep it, even though there was no carpet in the fucking place and it was spotless. He still tried to say keep it, even though I fixed a bunch of stuff, entirely because he would do that stupid thing where he was like, well, we'll fix it, but the plumber I use, he's on vacation for 3 months for like a reeking hole in the basement, and then I just bought a plumbing cap and put it on there. Like, are you fucking kidding me, guy? The garage was definitely collapsing and he absolutely refused to deal with it or do anything about it. By the time I left, it had gone from like being this off center to being like this. Like I could not park in it. Yeah, it wasn't really discriminatory because you have the right to refuse to rent to people based on their credit score. I think that's why everybody started doing it, because it was the easiest way to continue to be racist and shitty and exclusionary. Bug, you're finally here, but you decide to go to the back one as usual. Little camera zoomy thing. There we go. Sports. Hot dog. Hot dog, hot dogging. Put treats in the front one? Yeah, good idea. Let's try that. Ooh, hey, they didn't know that sound. But you know what this is, don't you? Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. Then will he stay in that one, or will he go? Put it in my pocket. Will he stay? These long, unpaused waits are definitely going to break something at some point. Oh, this is just going to reject me, right? Yeah. Right there. Interesting. I can reset this one. Oh, uh-oh. Which gives me mild cheese. Oh, no, it doesn't. Well, I guess it would if I hadn't done that. Oh, yeah, then we could do that and go back and break that. Okay. Actually, there's some... yeah, I think I smell some cheese here. Look at that. 35 minutes of gameplay before... oh, that's actually useful. No, he went back. He is a bastard. Maybe I'll just hide one. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll take one of these off and he'll only have the front one. So he doesn't go in the back one. The back one is for off-stream time only. He's so cute, though. Okay, let's reset. Yeah, I smell a little cheese here. I smell a little tasty bit of cheese here. Yeah, there we go. We can steal a boot. Hot dog, why? You were asked a question, buddy. You have nothing to say? He has nothing to say. Okay, all that work, and it is completely worthless because we can't even do anything with it. But now we know. Oh, fuck off. Okay, well, if anything... no, shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter at all. Okay, proceeding. Pick up the front one, pull hot dog forward, and then put the front bed in the back. He'll just move after he eats the treat, I bet. Ooh, Pud even looked at me, but it didn't even register what I was doing. Are you ready? Oh, here we go. I have an idea. What if you get both beds at once? What if you get a bed stack, buddy? Is this what you want? Do you want a bed on a bed? We'll see. Two. Okay, so we're still on this one. Cool up there. Wants the bed because of the smells? Maybe. But they both have the same smells. I've swapped the blankets around a bunch of times. I swapped the beds back and forth too. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Are you gonna go back to the spot where the bed was? What are you doing? This is your favorite bed. He is a bastard. Oh my god, I hate myself. Ugh. Go in the bed, hot dog. He refuses. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing to me right now, hot dog? Stop pretending. Me too. He is. He's settling in the spot where the bed was. Here. You can have it back. Don't leave. Don't change your mind. I'm giving you what you want because I don't want you to be sad, buddy. Oh, he's leaving. He's had enough of that. Oh, I hate you. Oh. He's gone. He has left us. The beds remain empty. He's looking at the bone cabinet. We did this one. I'm dumb. This is gonna be a rough watch. For the two people who watch the weird, the troll VOD cuts that I pick up there. Did that do it? Yeah, okay. Something move that and trap me up there? Yes. The answer is yes. Oh. Pretty good setup. I could tell something was gonna happen, but it was really, really hard to get a good line on what I should actually do, and I wasn't ready to react to what happened. I hope that's not janky. It seems really consistent that we're able to jump on them pretty easily without any risk. Is that the whole thing? That's the whole thing. Yeah, all I had to do was just get down after. Hopefully I don't have to wait out the P-switch. No, I don't. Good. That's good. It does prevent me from going forward, but the wait isn't very long even if you're booking it. Yeah, each of the rooms are pretty short, which I really like. Oh my god. Ugh. Stuff behind blasters. Oh god, he's behind the green screen being a terrible boy. Hot dog, can you just be normal? Can you just go be with the cats? Don't make me. Oh, maybe. I can see why I would. I think it's not right, but I can see why I would. Not what I was expecting. Okay, should have just hit it. I buffered up. Bait? Was that weird bait? No punishment? Oh, he would have gotten trapped if I waited. Fuck off! Oh man. Oh, that is some visual excellence. Oh. Oops, I forgot to grab that P-switch, which is my fault. We went in the wrong room and I forgot everything. I'm not in the wrong category. Start late and everybody's gone. Oh. It has been pretty slow for the first hour generally, but we started after that first hour. Damn it. There's a lot happening there. That's all fake? Oh, hey, hot dog. Lap dog? Oh, where are you going? You gonna go on the wrong one? You gonna sniff my coffee? What are you doing? Now he looks like he's just gonna jump onto the desk. Oh, weird. Oh, I think I have to run at it a little harder. Oh, he's going on the footrest. Of course he is. Bad boy. Bad dog. Okay. P-switch. Okay, at least I can go back for it. That's nice. Okay, I can't hold left to get through there. So I probably just want to keep holding right, and then I'll pop out on the other side, and then I can go where I want to go. That one-up setup is more clever than it looked at first. I see that that's probably intended to punish me if I wait down there. Oh, it does come there. Okay, never mind. I thought I might be able to just go around him there, but no, I have to kill him. falls off. I do that. And then I get to go. In the door. Okay. Oh, and that's the end of it. Great. Yeah, not too long. You know, that's really nice. Especially with some of them that have kind of, like, run pretty hard on the same troll, like the Hammer Bro and everything. Having it in short little rooms like that really helps not suffer through it repeatedly. Gives it really good pacing. Really good pacing. Last one. I wonder if I could get through there without bouncing. I don't think I could. I don't think so. It's bound to work eventually. Oh. I'm dumb. Cracker suspects that he knows what it is. Just gonna put one here, and we'll see what happens. Maybe somebody will come, maybe not. Put it where the camera can see. How am I this bad at camera? 100 of them. I'm tempted to think that the gameplay minimizing display. Oh yeah, and especially if you don't have any context for it, it looks like, why does this streamer have 9 cameras? Oh my god, I keep forgetting it. But I'm sure realistically, it's just that Mario Maker is really slowing down. Push. And go. Did I go in the one that we already did? I think I just went in the one we already did. Didn't I? Autopilot is real. This last one is door. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through there without that. It probably doesn't matter. Is there any reason to collect the 1-ups? Oh my god, he gets stuck in a way that we still bounce on him. Oh. Oh, what? Is that something specific to the P-switch? Oh man, I do not know what happened there. Oh, wow. How in the what the fuck? I'm gonna I just start DMing people when I'm gonna play their level on stream entirely so I can ask them fucking questions. Ugh. I mean, I'm sure people want it. It just feels weird. But maybe making more effort for active engagement would, slow the death. Okay. So I think I have to damage boost. That is so fucking weird. Oh god. That is so weird. Because what is happening that I can't see? Sports that would affect that will cause the P-switch to affect the Wiggler. Yeah, and like, I would bitch about that potentially being a little bit of a forgetty trap. Shouldn't keep forgetting it, but it would be annoying if I did. But again, the room will probably be so reasonable in size that it won't really matter. And there was a mushroom over there. I figured it was going to be something else, but no, yeah, very short room. Oh, demon. Fucking demon. Once more? Really? I guess I'll just kill myself. There we go. That's how that one was supposed to work. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd been following creators for a much longer time, too, because that's just really convenient when people are uploading things to just pull something out of there instead of having to dig around in Discord. Maybe some of it is just that I kind of hate Discord. A little bit. Like, I don't long for TeamSpeak. I don't miss old platforms. I don't prefer forums by any means. But culturally, Discord is a little harder to engage with, because every single Discord's a little different. And it's more annoying to engage with, because it's so prone to just so many notifications. What's happening here? Oh, okay. Was that supposed to be that hard to get? That felt hard to get. I hope it's not hard to get, but it felt hard to get. I'm tempted to kill myself. I'm gonna play along. Didn't we do that? Didn't we try to do that? How? How on earth did you know people were going to try the same one? Because I feel like the obvious choice is obviously try the other one. I'm going to do the same one. Left-handed, pick the left-handed path. Key die. Not really though, right? Oh! Oh man, 10 out of 10. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, really nice way to handle the key die. That is a much better surprise than actually the key die is real, the worst possible choice, or key die fake out, which is fine. I do think that's a better choice than just key deathing me. But it's pretty expected at this point. It's pretty typical. Yeah, great. Absolutely great stuff. Absolutely fucking stellar. Man, that was great. Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxybrain. Really great stuff. There's a couple more in here we'll look at before we pop on over to Super Mario World and wait forever. Featuring one Socks Troll. Can you find it? Also play my level. This level contains a level code for another level. What the fuck is that? FK add FK7 D2T and FG. Oh, we'll look at it after. That's weird. I think I usually am disappointed with Pylo things. I think Pylo has succumbed to the evil allure of bad shit posts. Oh, was it a wiener? Was it a wiener when it came down? Oh, explodes. Those are gonna block the pipe, huh? Oh, okay, that's pretty funny. Yes, it was a wiener when it came down. That's also pretty good. All right, hit me with that disappointment. That is not a valid level code. That's what it said. Does he not jump again? No, he won't jump again. Okay. So that's not long jumps. Cheating. That's... Ah. Learned, I guess. 3D world things. Yeah, he just won't jump again. Okay. Nice indicator. Real? Okay. I think I can smell the stupid solution of this one, yeah. That relies on you not knowing you can put keys in boxes. That's actually pretty good. Hang on, is this just good? Is this just silly 3D world shit and it's good? Hello, mushroom. Okay, curiosity. Kills the Luigi. It's a pretty good use for a red bow. Okay, yeah, there's a bouncer in there. I saw that. I will ride the swamp. I do not trust whatever nonsense was about to happen. I don't think I can grab that spring. I think I just die. I'm not gonna touch that. It said Z. I Z'd. Was I supposed to fall in there? Oh. Wow, you ruined my frame rate. Holy shit. Ugh. I really want to smash that one too. I feel like, why wouldn't it have a key that I can't use? I'm not gonna. Oh, nope. I thought I might be able to take damage a little later and hang on to the mushroom. It might be possible. I don't think so. I don't think there's any way you're getting through that without bouncing. That was fucking weird. Don't know what the hell that was. Hang on, I gotta see that. What a strange little interaction. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, hang on. Not till there. Nope. Well guarded. He's positioned so that you have to be just a little higher before he'll come down. I'm betting ground pounding puts me in position to get smashed by him before I'm out of the ground pound animation. Yeah, before you get left right back. But I think you can jump out of it and start moving earlier than that. I don't know if that's really cheese or if that's just 3D World things. Boy, I really want to crush it there, but I grab it. Okay, don't long jump there. I'm gonna stop trying to cheese it. There might be some fringe setup where you can slip through there without hitting your head on that thing there, but I think all you really have to do is drop the ceiling down a little bit. On one side of the icicles, and then you'll always bonk into it when you bounce, and you'll never be able to make it. But I'm guessing it's probably tight enough already. Could get through there with a mushroom. Think it would create any real advantage anywhere. What in the hell was that? That time I did not jump out of it right away. I kind of wish that wasn't so deep because I want to play around in there some more. Something weird's happening. Really wish I could download the level and just pop in there. Nintendo does not want us to be happy. How you doing tonight? Got the emulator set up to easily pop over that when Mario Maker's slow, which it has been. Take a look at those hacks with the magic of rewind. I'm doing all right. So then, is the play? Oh. So, what is that? That has to be some misloaded enemy from something else. Maybe I should have downloaded this. Do not know what that is. I guess that's the disadvantage of pulling them up from your follows instead of playtesting. Oh, there's a couple of things in playtesting. Library. Not in there. Is it in playtesting? Nope, not in playtesting. Weird. Maybe I just caught it while somebody else was gonna grab it. Clown car. Oh yeah, that must be what that is. That's probably just a busted clown car bouncing off spikes. Yeah, I probably should have downloaded it. But I just found it in the list of people I follow. And I may only have it until I exit it. Maybe I caught it in the middle of a coordinated upload. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Boy, is that weird. That's super weird. He must be in a clown car too. That must have been why he acted so weird when I jumped on him. Because you just hard lock when you touch him. Oh, come on. I wanted to go back and touch that guy. I wanted to play in your playground some more. Yeah, he's none. Yeah, that's definitely what he's in. Yep. Clown car. Uh-oh. Mario Maker 2. Oh, is that a P-switch weight? Oh, maybe it's only the first time you load it in. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. That's good. It would have been really annoying, especially right after the checkpoint. Oh! Well, maybe I just want to fall through? Wow, yeah. Fall through and then tap left, or tap left when I start getting down there, when I'm under the icicle. Maybe hold left? You can try hold left. No, hold left still kills you. Okay. A little bit of a timing thing in there. Oh, maybe I can fall straight down, too. That might have been it. If I jump up under there, it will harm me. And that will, too, apparently. Oh, yeah, straight down works. Then there's a fish. That's not too bad to get around, though. And then I went around it, and then I jumped directly into it, because I am very smart. Okay. That seemed right. I wonder if I could... I think I could have long jumped out of there. I'm gonna do that a lot. I'm gonna do that a lot of times. Oops. There we go. Yep. I mean, I saw the mushroom, but I saw the spikes, but I thought somehow maybe it would work. And then I would just go, or it would trigger something, but nope, just die. You go on things that hurt, and you die. Oh, the setup there was just to jump again, not to back it up. Although that might kill... It's possible that that kills the spike down there, and if I do go back, I can get the mushroom. And that'll be the next thing. Oh, weird. That seems a little timing sensitive. I tried just jumping right away and I still didn't clear it. Oh my god. Okay, you just have to move a little bit first. I don't know what the other thing was. Spike? this a Shelmet? I'm guessing based on the other things we saw that this is a Shelmet. This has to be a twice, right? Yeah, it is. It's twice. That's a key door now. Oh, bring it and throw it. Okay. I will put it further away. Oh, fine. Okay, yeah. At least it isn't anything crazy like I have to be really careful while I slide or anything. I can just go. Aw, that's so mean. Wait, can I make this work still? No, give it back! Oh, it still would have covered half the door. Yeah. Okay. I stood there and I let it happen. Oops, I forgot. I thought I had to go back to grab something that's later. Twice's harm me inside. I did fish. I went fish. Hold and then jump. That's gonna happen eventually. So nothing comes out of there. That's probably all just a setup. It just has to be out of the power wave. Okay, then just buffer the door? Yeah, buffer the door and we're good. Cool. Damn it. I was ready for the next checkpoint. I saw it. I tried to get it. Okay, get off the car. I think get out of the car earlier. Really? Okay, what is he doing? Is he in a pipe and he's busted? Yeah, no CP2 for me, no mushroom for me either. Not too long to the second checkpoint either, which is nice. I always feel like you can get away with more nonsense, with more shitty stuff, the closer together your checkpoints are, or shorter your level is. But usually stuff I play from Pylo tends to piss me off, or like heavy on the shit. Missing like the comedy that I want in a really shit posty thing. But this is just solid. It's been really solid so far. Oh, maybe I can just hit that first. Maybe I'm making this more complicated than I need to, and I can just hit that first and then come and grab this. Okay, there we go. Well, there's a spring trapped under it. That gives it super speed. Okay, so... thought I was going to get out of it early. Before the bouncies. Maybe I just ram the wall? Maybe I just ram the wall and I get out of it over there. Well, there's something over my head. Maybe I turn around? Yeah, there's a lot of ways to be wrong there, it seems like. But at least we get back there pretty quick. Yep. Yep, making that more complicated than I needed to. Go. Seems like I'm gonna bounce no matter what. Let me grab a little clip here. Okay, I think the bounce is set up to ram that I will ram into the wall, flop back, and then get tossed up there. So I'm making this more complicated than I need to. I just need to hit the checkpoint with the wheels and then jump out of the car right above the checkpoint. Oh, it can't hurt me. Okay, good to know, I guess. What the hell is that thing? I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what else it possibly could have done in that specific place. Oh. This time, we get the checkpoint. Yeah, that must be a shelmet. It's so weird that you can't put it on. We can't do anything else cool with it. Oh, hey, what's going on with this mushroom? Oh, there's a plane block up there. Really? I don't feel like I should be punished for noticing that. Ugh. Of all... I notice an extra pair of wings and I pay a price. So mean. That is relying on you to fuck up here multiple times so that they can hurt you with that. Yeah, cargo space. Yeah, there is no setup here. That just spooks you. Maybe to program you to not rush for the next one when you see the same things go off. But when you set up the twice, I already feel like you're kind of in a, well, I don't trust anything now mode. But, I mean, it worked the first time. Okay, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too hard to pull off. I think that's probably what we should have expected to have. Gonna be sad when I learn that all this worked different after the friggin' checkpoint. What's that star that shot up? Yeah, whatever this guy is, it looks like maybe it's what are those things called? The little ghosts? Peepers? Peeper? In a pipe in a clown car would be my guess? No, in something going up. I don't know what the hell this is. Now I can't interact with the POW. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Wait. Nope, you can't get it in under a block. Yeah, nope, it's not happening. Doo-doo. Oh, no. So can I just stand here? Yep, it's different. Aww. I like the crazy ghost. Yeah, no more crazy ghosts. Fine. Yep. Yep. Has to be something. I just need to always kill myself after the checkpoint. Doesn't matter. It's not worth looking. You get the checkpoint, you go and die. You miss the checkpoint, go and die anyway. Don't explore, don't look forward, don't look ahead. Save yourself the trouble. Okay. Alright. Off-screen super speed. Sports. I wonder what set that little ghost up. I wonder if you could go fast enough to throw that and then grab the hat. Oh my god. Mingong! Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing tonight? I think that'll be next up. I think the one other one in there failed. MC Ramberry or Mick Cranberry? How you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping that in there. Yeah, I don't know how to read that. I don't know if that's MC Ramberry. Like berries made out of ram. Kaizo, cool. Sweet. I avoided the car crash. Okay, this one I should have seen coming. I'm just gonna try to chuck it right away. Yeah, that works. That almost works. No. Nope. Not reliably. I can do a single shell jump pretty reliably. We can take a look at it, but I can't really do a double shell jump reliably. But I can at least tell you what I think of the first little bit. I can jump into that fish reliably. I can do double shell jumps okay in Super Mario World if I spend a little bit of time de-rusting. But they always, it just feels worse in my opinion. Okay, we have to do that for the mushroom. Big yawn. Yeah, they're easy in Super Mario World. They feel more consistent. The physics in Super Mario World just lend themselves well to it. Okay. I really want to touch that. Really? Okay. Shit, trying to think it through here. Oh, that's funny. It spins when you shoot it. Okay, is there a world in which... I feel like I don't... Oh, fine. You're fucking with me either way. Is that... Oh, was that serious? Oh. Well, I haven't seen a 3D world back in pipe that used the fucking cat. I'm so tired of back in pipe, but that is a new one. Did I try to solve this? What's happening with your fucking auntie? With your fucking... There's something dark inside of Pilo that he has to get out. I'm glad he found one place to stick it so the rest of the level could be so good. Christ. Yeah, Garbo room. He had to put it somewhere. Go away, car. Now that's crazy. So I don't think it really matters what I do here, so I'll just grab these and go through. And then I'm not gonna go into the pipe. Okay. There clearly isn't a time thing here that sets off. Hold up. Is that the hint? It's just hold up? And I wasn't supposed to see that until I fall for the back and pipe once? Oh, to grab the wall! The hint is supposed to be to grab the wall, I just want to not go into the pipe. Okay. Oh, so the wall run wasn't even, the back and pipe setup. That actually would have been really creative to trick the player into that. But I guess that relies on you, like, lightning fast reacting to, the cat suit. Which maybe you can't anticipate effectively. Garbo room better than anti-room? I mean, probably. Probably in general. That is weird. A lot goes into that weird teleport. Okay, that's what we're doing. So I think hold up was the... So many. That's so many back and pipe gags. Oh. I'm betting nobody has a key, and that teleport box is just another way in here by accident. And that this is not solvable, this is just garbage. We should be... Let me pull my queue up here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should be getting pretty close to the end of this. But yeah, you guys are ready after this. I tell you, it is a pipe. What's a pipe? Fine. I will park somewhere else. Oh, interesting. You might be able to steal that, but I think all that's going to do is fill your hands with crap. Okay, there we go. Are you watching the editor? No, I don't, this is probably too new to be in the editor, right? I'll see if we can pull it up, then we can look at some of the crazy stuff. Maybe it'll tell us what's going on in there. But I would guess the editor won't be able to pull this up. It has been having a lot of trouble with specifically new levels lately. No. Oh, that's a no for something else, isn't it? Okay. Oh, that's the end. I have the cat suit, I just need to not get the second hat? Are you gonna try to force me back in your garbage room? Oh, that's just the setup for how he gets down there. Nope. Doesn't look like it's enough to crush you anyway. I wonder if we could go back in the pipe and get out of there fast enough. Probably not underwater. Yeah, the level viewer wasn't able to pull it up. I'm not sure what you mean by watching the editor. There we go. Well, did it again. Got the bonk. There we go. Now, I feel like we've spent longer at CP2 than the rest. It does feel like this section has been a lot longer than the rest. It's gonna land eventually. I don't know if it's significantly longer or if we just fell for more. Especially since it's doing such a great job at being a troll level, being a good troll level, might be worth looking at if other people suffer with the same pacing. But it's entirely possible. Go. Crazy teleporter. I think I need to book it after, and then maybe I can get away? Yeah. And I'm guessing there's going to be one more thing that tries to scoop me into that. Doesn't matter. Got the flagpole. That was fucking great. Yeah, there's some good back and pipe setups there that are interesting and leverage unique mechanics in 3D world that helps differentiate it from the stupid back and pipes that have been all the rage. Oh, the prettiest new thing in Trolls. Sports. But we went back in there a good number of times, but we just died really fast. We didn't have to suffer through any terrible anti-soft lock, so it was really just aftershocks of things that other people did to us. And I can't hold the assaults other people have done against you. That's not fair to either of us, Pylo. That was excellent. That was absolutely excellent. I wish they were all like that. Ugh. Yeah, I think all the previous things that we have looked at from Pylo made me so unhappy. Made me so unhappy. Ugh. FK7T2T. I tried to add it. Let's see if I typed it wrong or if it's just not a real level code. Add FK7T2T NFG. That's just not a valid level code. We'll try that. We'll come back to it. We'll see if we can pop it in there. Maybe the viewer bot is just being bad. Alright. Let's see. Defense rest bailed. That's okay. Mingong. Let's see what you got. 58p. Or DM. JF. snwbear Part 2. In the Desert Short Kaizo from 2021. And we have an attempt flag on there, so maybe you brought it many years ago. Getting back into Mario Maker. Make sure Pilo watched the VOD. Yeah, I'll send it to him. I cut him up, and I'll usually send it to people if I see him in the Discord. Not going to... Oh, duh. I'm blind. Okay. So we're going to set up for it. Out of a door. Sure. Up, and then shell jump with the second one, then shell jump with the first one. Feels tight, but I do not know what the, Sure. What the typical setup for a double shell jump is in Mario Maker. What the expected or anticipated thing is. Okay, I think that's the basic setup. I give it a couple of attempts. You know, if you're doing really, really high difficulty stuff, it's always nice to know what you're getting into, and it does kind of set the tone right away. And it's also really nice if the very first thing lets you kind of hit the ground running. It's not totally doing that here, but you aren't throwing some incredibly difficult jump at me as the first thing. Like, I'm not dying in the first 2 friggin' seconds every single time, which is nice. In a game that takes 9 seconds to die, that's appreciated. I can't stop wanting to kick the first one into the wall there. Ugh. Oops. Oh, I make sure. You'll make sure he watches the VOD. Yeah. Usually I cut the individual level out too, and that's uploaded at about the same time. I missed the eye. There we go. That's it. I did it. I did most of it. I did most of what I needed to do. Oops. Okay, maybe I can do a double shell jump. But it's not very exciting. I keep wanting to do it on the first one. Yep. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. Yeah, I don't think a double shell jump is inherently bad. What a really clean setup for it ends up just kind of feeling like a training level. And we have so many, you know, training levels, shell setup levels, generally. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who snwbear is. Really, really nice, I want to say lady, but really nice streamer, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're a streamer. Esports. But I feel like maybe we rated out to them and they didn't have a camera at that time. I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Oops. Oops. I wouldn't say it's as bad as like a fucking just raw, like spring drop or a P drop type of level. There we go. Oh, yeah, it gets cool after that too. Yeah. Yeah, so it just kind of sits there like a skill check. But the stuff we're doing afterwards, where we have, like, stuff happening, where we have more engagement, more stuff that's kind of flowing there, that feels nice. But at the same time, setting up what you expect of the player is probably better than not. Wait, can we just skip that? Is it possible? No, no, we're not doing that. Even if we did, I think we just hit the muncher. Oops. Ooh, could have been watching. Full sauna. All right. Nope, can't help myself. Okay, uppies. Uppies the second time. Oops. Yeah, you know, for doing this kind of thing, at least it doesn't open in a way that's miserable. That can be one of the worst things, especially with how long it takes to die in Mario Maker. And how easy it is to make mistakes in difficult levels. It really fights with you on rapid multiple attempts. Especially if you're dumb. That's what makes really difficult stuff tough for me in Mario Maker. Is not that I am unwilling to grind it out. It is that I know that retrying can be so much faster. Celeste, Meat Boy, every Super Mario World ROM hack made after fast retry became a thing. Oh my god. Do so much to show you, like, you don't have to suffer for 8 seconds. That's crazy. You can just play. It's faster on the Switch too. It's like 4 seconds on the Switch too. 2 to 4, I think. Wrong. I missed my up. Yeah. Oops. See if we can pull it up in the viewer here. Old level. Yeah, it's been cached. Oh, there isn't too much more in there either. Let me pull it up where we can all look at it together. Let's take a little peek at the rest of it here. So, just scribble some spikes up there. Well, you're not looking at it. Doesn't hurt. Wait, what's going on up there? Is that a remnant of something else? That must have been a remnant of an earlier idea, because I don't see anything going on up there. We do the double shell jump. We can do another little shell jump off of the thwomp. And then we... What's the setup? We do a shell jump off of him. Oh, we're bouncing twice there. So that we can get the shell. There's a spring there. I'm not understanding the spring there unless that's just meant to troll the player who's trying to kick the shell. Because you want to kick the shell in here. These have nothing in them. I don't see a way for me to put on the shell with the shellmet there. So I'm not totally clear what the expectation is here. I'm having trouble getting my head around it. Is there a P-switch here that I'm not seeing? Yeah, hidden blocks are on. And we should be able to see the contents of these. So I'm a little confused what's going on here. Maybe you expect, I don't know how the player would get the spring out though. I have no capacity to damage boost. Yeah, what's the expectation for the player in this last segment here? Don't think. Oh, wait. Do we get the little, we bounce on this guy and we get the little guy to come out of there? When we jump on him, and then maybe he lands on here. But I don't think he'd walk off to down there, would he? Is that where he ends up, and then we use the shell to shell jump? Yeah, that's the best I can figure, is that your goal here is for me to squirt him out, and he will wind up down there. I don't know exactly how that works, but that's all I can really figure that would work, other than some crazy dev thing, but we'd see that. It's too small to not see it. Yeah, you know, not bad. Not bad at all. Starts okay, does what it says on the tin. Does its job. I wish that the double shell jump setup felt a little more actiony, or maybe the second shell jumped in my hands at the right time, dropped in my hands at the right time, or something. That it felt a little bit more engaging, like the really active shell jump. Esports. Oh, esports. The active shell jump with the thwomp up there, and I wish I could clearly read. Well, it's not your fault I can't read the editor, but I wish, I hope that the, whatever's going on with that Koopa Troopa is clearly readable once it's set up. It looks like you might fall a little blind, but you have a pretty clear coin trail, which is about the best you can do to cover that. And then you have a really awkward, tight, under saw blade shell jump as your last thing there. But yeah, it's not only training level. It's not do a double shell jump and then do a double shell jump again from a little higher. You have a little bit of a concept and everything there that's all put together, and it all works. Yeah. Yeah, decent little concept. 1% clear rate. Lots and lots of attempts. All right. MC Ramberry. Let's see what you got. Wow. Queue up here. Y5H 477 X1G. Hot Cheese Castle. Like if you can. Thanks for playing. Like if you can. Asking for likes. Actually, isn't that, I think that's one of the actual things they forbid and give you the option to report on. Yeah, I would avoid that. Okay, at least there's a mushroom at the start. Looks like the lava goes back down. Yeah, especially if your level is difficult, I feel like asking for likes is really just asking for not just booze, but potentially reports. You can report this. Ooh, really long boroscopings. I'm in the Amazon Vine program. It usually isn't a distraction, but they have been down for 2 days, and they opened it back up right before stream, and this is my only source of income until somebody friggin' hires me. I don't know why this is a thing, but okay. You don't know why? Oh, the reporting for asking for likes, yeah. Nintendo is the great arbiter of fun. the end of the day, that's what it is. He does go a little higher. We might be able to reach that. It seems... I'm not sure why the setup for whatever is in that box is so hard to reach. Okay, he goes up to that coin there. Probably want to get the mushroom first. There we go. It's a star. So maybe was the thought like a dev power up that, but it doesn't feel like a dev power up if you can see it and get it. Oh god, or is it mandatory? It might be mandatory. Well, I'm just gonna wait for the lava to come up and go back down, and we'll go take a look at what's down there. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's mandatory. Does look like that pipe is enterable. Check that later. Oh, good, meowser. Certainly a level. Yep, keep missing it. Charvarg, doing Charvarg stuff. Oops. Let's see if we can go in that pipe. I wonder if I can kill Charvarg with the star. That'd be nice. That was a mistake. I rolled it down. Yeah, star doesn't seem worth it since we're going to be waiting out the lava. In general, waiting out the lava is not super fun. Pipe is not enterable. Okay. Oh my god. Did not think he would shoot fire above my head. Can we one-cycle it? No, we cannot one-cycle it at all. Yeah, forcing the player to wait a lava cycle before they can do anything with the level. Yeah, anything at all. Sucks. Really sucks. Bad experience. If the goal is for the level to be traditional but difficult, that's a pretty rough way to start. Yeah, it does kill him. Nice. I really wanted him to be my platform. Yeah, weird. I don't know what the star does, but all we're really going to do is make our life harder if we grab it. Maybe kill Charvard? Maybe that was the thought there? I wonder if we need this. Yeah, Meowser works well as a chase boss, which is what it kind of looked like we were doing here. But just having Meowser dick around while we're probably going to have to wait for the lava a bunch again, too, is rough. Steve has a really nice video on structuring traditional levels and how to think about structuring traditional levels, which can really help put up some guardrails on ideas like this. But in general, making sure the player doesn't have to wait right at the beginning is a good idea. Having a power-up at the beginning is a good idea. That we have. Avoiding forced waits is, I mean, it's very annoying in pro levels, but it's very annoying everywhere to be forced to wait like this. If you put springs on the other side of those dash pads, at least as a checkpoint, you can at least bounce the player backwards and have them kind of zigzag down there. And then it's more of a, I guess, timing thing with the setup. With the setup for the lava. No power-up on the near the checkpoint means that we're in a worse position after we respawn than we would have been if we just brought the mushroom with us. Okay, I wasn't sure at first if this was, like, first level. There we go. First Mario level, first Mario Maker level, or Little Timmy level. And now it's starting to feel more like a Little Timmy level. Like you're kind of going through the wheel and trying out every single different enemy. Another mushroom, but not, conditional. Good. Now I'm deathlock. Oop, now I'm... Okay, well, at least I'm not softlock. Oh, yeah, messy. Ooh. Oops. Yeah, pretty messy. Pretty messy spawning in here. Hard to get a good beat on where we're going other than just to go fast. Oops, that's the jump. Which isn't a terrible thing to do, but if the goal is to make sure the player goes really fast, there's better ways to set it up that are less every enemy in the pile. Faster lava works pretty good, especially in a vertical segment. I can set a real tight time on the player. And then you can build around that so it feels a little more structured for the player. Gotta hate Hammer Bros and Fire Bros. Ugh. Sports, god damn. Oh god. Yeah, absolutely requiring a mushroom to get through one side or the other here feels pretty bad. Especially with Meowser following you around. Yeah, and then we have another forced weight on the clock blocks, on the flip blocks. This is fucking rough. Oh, this is fucking rough. Yeah, no, Meowser doesn't really belong here. I get what you're going for, but Meowser is making this level worse. Yeah, Meowser is ruining this level. I'll give it one more shot, but yuck. You have two kind of half ideas here of like enemy-filled hole, enemy-filled climb, where you're dealing with a lot of different enemies, probably still too many, while you run away from the lava as fast as you can. Okay. I have no idea why you even blocked this off, because if you didn't block it, then at least the player could go through here if they were small. But now I am deathlocked until something happens, which feels bad. Or the other idea that you kind of have here is the player is dodging and dealing with Meowser, who they can't fight, who they have no capacity to fight, while trying to climb out of a difficult climb. Either one of those can work, and Meowser chasing you on a vertical climb is very common and works well. It's pretty much the best way to use Meowser. Fighting him with a Fire Flower is tedious and awful. Fighting him in general is tedious and awful. Running away from him works well. That's kind of what he was designed for, was to be like a chase boss. But the two ideas that you have here are extremely not gelling, not working well together at all. Like, this is an awful experience. Oh god, your clear time was 8 minutes? That's a long time. What was the world record? World record is 8 minutes. Your clear check time was 3:30. 2 out of 359. Yeah, that's a very low clear rate, especially for a relatively traditional level, which tells me you probably made it too hard in a way that's pretty annoying. But yeah, the report criteria, I'm not going to actually report it, but there's a couple of things like inappropriate, harmful, hateful bullying, advertising, sex, asking for likes. Asking for likes is as bad as penises. Ooh, and course use as a bug. Blatant course copying, which they don't take down. Phony world record? How do they check that? Maybe they check the run? B. I want to actually... Yeah. Yeah, you could polish out some of the ideas there, but yeah, starting with that long wait is really awful. It was a really weird starting setup in general. You sort of have an idea with that checkpointed segment, but it's not well fleshed out. Oh yeah, let's see what that thing was that was on my clipboard here. And then let's look at some Super Mario World. FK7? P2T. NFG. Was? Nope, not a valid level code. Okay. Nope. Maybe just being funny. Maybe not a level. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe Pylo didn't fix the description and just put something in there for now, intending to do something later. Either way, that's fine. Let's do Super Mario World. Masterpiece. Super Mario World Troll Contest Hacks. Mario World still has more viewers than Mario Maker. That's crazy to me. I love Super Mario World, but that just is crazy to me. Okay, and the SNES view here, and then I got to change out go that so it's muted for me. Back to the PC here, and then I think PC is on 3 for the USB thingy here. I'll pull that guy up. Doot 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 doot. Okay. Oh, and it's paused. Boop. This was the next one on the list, so I'll probably take a look at this just to shake my hands out here. And then we'll take a look at that one I gave up on last week. The The one that was hidden in that weird PNG. Oh yeah, let me check the audio for this. Oh, RetroArch is pretty loud in there. Let me pull that down a little bit. Oh, and there's gonna be no auto docking for that. Let me futz with that a little bit. Oh yeah, there's the ducky and the limiter. Just copy all the filters. That would be nice. Hang on. I'm gonna pop back over here. That makes a noise. And I'm gonna copy the filters off of my copy filters. Back to Super Nintendo. Paste filters? Is that how we do it? Paste filters. Okay, that brought it down. And then if I talk, that brings it down a little further. Perfect. Yeah, that pops the ducking right in there. And let me see where it settles up after I shut up for a minute here. That looks pretty good. Yeah, if that's too loud, tell me, but I think we're good. All right. Oops. I'm with stupid. Let's look at oops first. Ooh, very fast retry. Nice. I guess don't hit that block? Yeah, don't hit that block. Wrong level. Go. Are you guys getting that weird skipping? I am getting a weird skipping. Okay, those must just stretch the whole way across. Okay, there's an exit. Refresh rate's wrong. That might be why I'm saying it and why I'm not seeing it in the capture. Is that gonna screw with it? No, I think we're good. Okay. Hopefully that sorts it out for me. My main display is 120. The one I do the capture on is not 120. Because I split it to like 6 other monitors. Oh. Oh, what a silly fucking mess this is. I like silly map stuff. That crazy map level in one of the QLDC ones where the whole level was in a map and you would stop being on a map sometimes, that level was amazing. Wiener. Nice cock, bro. And then we're back. Good. I was worried that would, Oh god, I did it again. Well, this is why we have rewind. Is there one over here? That just goes back to the wiener. Of course it does. Good. Good. Oh, that goes the other way. Ugh. Let it play. The input reader's being a goofball. But it's working. Oh, because we're not on Switch, we're on PC. That's why. Do I just tell it Xbox? I probably just tell it Xbox control. I think that's what it's reporting. Yeah, that is what's reporting, but it doesn't have the right thingy in it. Okay, well, I'll fix that later. Yeah, weird. Weird that it's so specific about Oh, PC 360. There we go. I had that set up already. How's it still going? It goes for a long time when we're going backwards. Fast forward time. Okay, correct level. Here we go. Mario Maker ass shit. Oh. You fucking goofball. Oh, man. Oh, okay. That also eats the key. Okay. All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I am still getting some very weird yanking visually on my side. Huh. Would have thought there was more joke there. They're permanent spinners. That's the joke. I'm not dropping frames. I'm not clapping out any cores either, so just the scrolling is really messy. You have to restart to change the renderer anyway. Oop, boop, boop. That made it mad. I think that breaks run ahead. Oh, that made it so much worse. Hold, please. Sorry about the flashbang. Wow, really? One time use? Okay. I'll just live with it. Interesting. Oh. Okay, this is very, very close to, like, the perfect ideal, I would say. This is a lot of Mario Maker ass shit. Utilizing a lot of the cool shit that we have in, Super Mario World without going completely over the fucking edge with it. Oh, weird. That's like a mushroom block. Okay, so I just wanted to go down here and skip all of that and then go up here. And it tries to put me back in there, too. This is so good. What the fuck? Why? Oh, saves on every room is great, too. Okay, so that's just a fake out. The coin in the pipe was to distract me. What happens if I try to go back in it? Oh, is it not re-enterable? I assumed it would kill me or something. Okay. You know, the fact that it didn't look exact, that it was the wrong color for a poison mushroom made me want to stand still. And see what happens. Okay, sorry about the dodges. What was that? Oh, it's just a muncher in there. Oh. Yeah, that's really funny. Okay, does this work at all? No, okay. Yeah, I think sticking to the confines of, like... Oh, great setup for that glitch. Actually would have been a really, really funny setup if, Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. If you give the player a text box outside of the water that tells them about the glitch. Like, hey, if you hit a text box with layer 3 water, the water disappears and now you're gonna die. That would be really funny. But then you could still have it pay off if the player skips the text box by doing the exact same thing where it just says fall at the midway point. Gotta do it. My bad? This game again? What's happening? Yeah, I'm trying to mix down in way before I need it. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Keep your secrets. Oh. Oh, obviously. Yep, I get it. I see it. Just really smart. I don't remember how to do that thing where I grab both. It doesn't matter. I kind of thought so. I kind of thought that I might need it this time. Why can't I grab it? Huh. Must be a just piece which I can't grab. That's the setup there? Yeah, I'll stop trying. Wait, does it jump up at all? It does jump up. Hang on. Oh, I can go through the P-switch. Yeah, so it must just be something janky, something different. Oh. That's a good one. I want to hit it, but I know that I shouldn't. Well, I learned nothing, and I am happy. Yeah, I like this one a lot so far. Figured. Goofball. Yeah, this one's good. I am not the judge. I am not in charge of judging. But from my perspective, just as a heavy Mario Maker player and Super Mario World player, I do think this is like the perfect middle ground, especially targeting Mario Maker players, a lot of them. And with a lot of Mario Maker streamers. He's so long. Yeah, I haven't done anything with this scene yet, so I just kind of made a mess. Although that arm is not supposed to be in there like that. It's supposed to cut off kind of the whole thing here. Oop, there, see? Now you're just a hand. Yeah, it's not supposed to overlap. Yes. Yes, there's a thing from the last batch about that people are retractioning, but it's nice that it's breaking through a little bit, of Donald Trump being present for the drowning of an infant. And then there was a thing of, oh, Oh, I didn't see the vulvas. Yeah, people are pawing over it now, so there might be new stuff. I saw the thing about 13-year-old blowjob. 13-year-old forced blowjobs by Mr. President. Bedotas. Get back and pipe. I can't get away from back and pipe. So tired. Aww. I guess I could just kick it. I was making it harder than I needed to. Yeah, I didn't trust him. Bedotas. Yeah, put the little baby. Bouncy coin's pretty funny. Put it on your head. Oh, I wanted to put it on my head. You motherfucker. I kind of want to see that play out now. Oh, really? I was going to kill myself. Okay, thanks. That's one of the things, too, that I think, it probably isn't from Mario Maker, but I feel like is definitely more of a Mario Maker thing. Is, something extra. Instead of just killing the player, is something like a pipe that kills you. Instead of just a thwomp that falls on you, something pushes a thwomp up your ass from underneath. It's just doing more. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, it does? No, it does come back, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, that's fine. Sports. Okay, so this one is a turner that'll turn back. I hate the wait, but I get it. Oh, it's a pretty short wait, too. Super Mario World? Fuck you. Troll contest ROM hack. One that I should have entered, but did not. Okay. Old joke, but especially Mario Maker players being the target, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Aw. Look, I don't think you have to do a credits roll by any means. But even just a message box that says, like, that's all, folks. This is it. I'm too lazy to do the credits, but, please vote for me. I need $2,500. And there's an infinite number of little jokes you could make right at the end. I think would have been great. But yeah, I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. I can't wait to see the actual judges' ratings on these, because I especially because several of them play a lot of Mario Maker, but also came from Super Mario World. It'll be really, really interesting. This one was... I really wish the ROM hack, the names of the hacks were not terrible. Let's see. This one was Hennyberg Rentry. Hennyburger. Hennyburger. Let me reset it. I don't remember what the... Oh, no, the title screen was blank. That title screen didn't have anything in there. Hennyburger. I'm going to say 10 out of 10 for now. There's probably better, and I'll come back to it. There's too many of these to be like this. Yeah, really funny stuff there. 907. Started at 6:30. Oh yes, we'll go a little longer. Let's take a look at that, Were you waiting for me and you weren't gonna tell me?
No.
There's one more I wanted to take a look at. Hot dog noises, hang on. And treats from the sky. I didn't hear the hot dog noises. Oh. There they go. You look. Oh, a bunch came out. Give them a pud. Yeah, that'll help. That'll stop them. Delayed hot dog noises. Lightly delayed. Okay, I made a playlist. Let me pull it up here. Troll Hack Contest. Hennyburger. So the next one will be Land. But we're going to do the sub hack that we backed up on. Did Heidi steal a hot dog again? Heidi, did you steal a hot dog again?
No, but
Heidi fed him a treat. She did not steal him, and she fed him a treat. She is a little hot dog thief. Sorry for the flashbang. I wonder if anything can be done about that. There's a dog in hot dog spot. Is there? Press start LR. Go to ROM. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we set a lot of this up, and then we struggle with the anti-soft lock terribly. Because of the lag and the nastiness. But now we have the power of save states and rewind, which I think will help. Let's take another swing at this, see how mad we get. And then I will avoid getting super frustrated, dumb, when we get there. 102. Love to watch. Oh, okay. Okay. Bottom left, I guess? Why are none of these primes? Negative. I think negative numbers can't be prime, right? They don't count. They're not real. Okay, Undertale noise. Oh, I guess I could have grabbed my save from the other one. If I really wanted. I'm just gonna go right on ahead. I'm gonna go right on ahead to the level. Yeah, scrolling's still a little janky. I'm not totally sure what's causing it. Something with my emulator config. Let me take a quick peek. Make sure it didn't reset the video settings. Loaded a new. Oh, it did. It absolutely did. Fuck you. Fuck you, RetroArch. I like RetroArch a lot. Ended up being easier to do the shaders this way. But it not saving. Very annoying. I just turn that. I think that's gonna make it worse. Yeah, thread video is gonna make it worse. I think that also kills run ahead. That reinitializes video, flashbangs everybody, and should. Scrolling still. Do. Oh, is that some of it? I think so. Still a little rough. Well, not gonna fight with it forever. Oh my god. Maybe I'm gonna fight with it forever. I guess I should have tested a little bit more. Oh, I did break it out. Okay. Oh, but it falls back in. Just wanted to bring a football with me. Oh, Pud is licking himself and being cute. Sports. On today, bowling ball. Oh, I already missed checkpoints every room. Don't know what I expected. Hard to be smart. Over. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Oh, right. And it's fake. Okay. Naturally. Rewind. We did all this already. Okay. Oh my god. I don't think that was there before. Okay. Oh, I have to jump to trigger it? Okay. Oh. Yeah, I kind of wish it wasn't just out of reach. I'm guessing that was on purpose to make this a little easier to do. Okay, there we go. And then we have pick a path. That wasn't it. Pick a path with extra steps. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, one of these was go over. Oh yeah, and then that's just the end of it. I think that's about where we left off. Yoshi can bounce on saw blades. Yeah, this was where the thing was. Let me save a state here, so we don't get tormented back into this. I think the setup was that we have to do a big jump on it. Yeah. And I remember, maybe I'll be able to cut them together. But I was interested in seeing what happens if I go back, and for some reason I was punished for that. Yeah, I can't re-enter. Can bring this, but I'm betting it gets yanked once we get to the ante. Now it doesn't lag, yeah. Wow, it's way harder to track the letter P without the leg. But yeah, strong recommendation would be to test on a more accurate emulator than SNES 9X, something that's like cycle accurate. I think BSNES is the choice now, but Google it. I'm sure there's definitely somebody out there working on it who will be able to point you in the right direction. And have bouncing on the wrong switch eliminated. Delete it. So at the very least, there's a self-limiting factor in the anti-soft lock so that suffering is not guaranteed. A little easier to get through, but it was really annoying to get tossed into it twice immediately. Really upsetting. And then the problem with that too, I think I got into it when I was bitching about it before. First time through. The problem with that, especially on console, where I was playing it on Super Nintendo. Oh, well, on Super NT, but essentially Super Nintendo. Hardware emulator instead of a software one. Is that now I'm afraid to explore. After setting me up like that, so that going back and seeing what was in there punishes me. Now I'm afraid to make mistakes. Now I'm afraid that, oh god, you were intending to flush the player back. Oh god. So if the player explores backwards, curious what happens, they get a second anti-soft lock. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, don't make the player pay in time. And don't make the player pay in time over and over again. That's only funny to you. You know, maybe I'm getting some Mario Maker in your Super Mario World. But it's important for the goal not to be for it to be funny to watch, but for it to be funny to play. Or fun to play, at least. Entertaining to play. That's pretty funny. Oh, it does work. And this is a CP1. Oh, that throws me all the way back here. With a little animated segment for it. That's kind of funny. But again, when we have infinite capacity to not be like this, I think it's a great idea to not be like this. To find more interesting ways to punish the player than something as lazy as gobbling their time. In Mario Maker 2, that's often the only option, especially because we're so limited in checkpoints. And we have a lot of other limitations. Here, we have infinity, we have eternity, we have everything you can think of. So why is the only thing you can think of taking my time from me and throwing it in the trash? Guessing it's going to get faster. And like, the grind in traditional Super Mario World Kaizo can be really tough. It can get you. But, there's a big difference between learning, iterating on your skills, climbing up a ladder, and being pushed off of it over and over again. Which I think is what happens when we have too many little things where you have That's something I'll harp on with troll levels a lot in Mario Maker, is you have no option but to make the wrong choice and then suffer. And then after you make the wrong choice and then suffer, you must suffer again. And it does seem like it's structured to only push me into the ante maybe once. Oh, you're mean. But that's only if you only try it once. There are a lot of ways where the player just poking around in what appears to be a very interesting and novel hack will likely suffer it twice, which really sucks. Gonna rewind and see what happens. Doesn't flip it, and now something will. Oh, okay. Oh, now it comes back. I have a long order of operations thing where you're just kind of letting it happen. Again, I can't effectively anticipate what's gonna happen, and I have no agency to make a choice. I just suffer. These oh, that's neat. I think that's one of the things that can really set apart really good Mario Maker 2 trolls from really bad ones is player agency. Is me making the wrong choice that punishes and then being punished for that choice. Ruined my toys. Versus having to have everything in the level happen to me before I'm allowed to move on. Especially when everything that happens to me costs me time. This looks like a naked pipe. It looks like a naked pipe in emulator. Yeah, cool demo. Looking forward to the end thing. Contextualizing the feedback is that I have played a lot of Eyes of Super Mario World and have played Super Mario World ROM hacks for a very long time, but have played more Mario Maker in total. Really like troll levels, but have definitely spent enough time to strongly firm up very strong opinions on it, and constantly offer feedback that usually people want. Sometimes they don't. But I would say I think that universally, the troll guide that they link in the entries, in the contest entries, I think it's a really good idea to pay attention to some of the things in there, especially managing player frustration is really tough. But the best ways to think about it are that you don't want the player to pay in time as much as possible. You don't want the player to pay in to have to overcome very difficult things in a troll level. There's obviously going to be more tolerance for that in a contest with high skill players. For difficult things if they're very funny. And like the little P-switch thing is kind of funny. It was very laggy on console, but I would recommend the player emulator if that's not something you can fix. And be clear that there might be lag on console, but I would also see if you can find an accurate emulator to test on that would effectively replicate the console experience. I think that's just a good idea generally when you're building hacks, because some people like to play on console. And then if you can't, if you get reports of it, note that it's not console compatible or you do not recommend console players. There may be lag or poor experiences. But beyond just the lag that we saw, there can be other issues with sprites not loading. This is obviously heavily custom, so you must know. You know. Oh, and then the only other thing I thought about that stuck out too is I using 7-zip, which I would say is pretty common in technical circles, accidentally immediately discovered the hack trying to open the image. Discovered the hidden hack, which I extracted, set aside, and looked at the other one first anyway. But I think that might happen with technical folks, and with non-technical folks, I think they might struggle to open it correctly. That said, maybe ignore that entirely, because people doing Super Mario World hacks are already comfortable with files File types are probably always visible on their PCs. Like, coming from a tech background, a sysadmin background, I'm just concerned that you may lose people there. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Man, yeah, that QR code thing was so funny. There was so much to like, especially early on. But I got so fucking chapped by the fucking double feedback into the anti-soft log. And if I had fed into that anti a third time, I would have been DMing you just rage, just absolute rage. So I guess I'm glad we did it in emulator this time. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think that covers it. Yeah, hopefully I can grab... I think I still have the footage of the SNES playthrough that I can stick together and send you a VOD, just that. But yeah, looking forward to the full hack. Even if you extremely disagree with me, but I will play it in an emulator anyway, so that I have the magic of rewind. I guess we should see if there's anything else. Really? Does that end it, or is that... Oh no, that is the last joke. Nope. Can I spin jump on that explosion? Oh god. You know what I've never seen? That would make me laugh really hard. If as you approached one of these, it turned into a chain chomp that was still a question mark ball, but with chain chomp teeth, and bit you. The infinite options in Super Mario World, would give me the worst ideas, the absolute worst possible feedback, because then it just turns into like, you can just code it, right? You just go in ASM and type chain chomp. Yeah, really interested to see what judging looks like for a lot of these too. Where to die here? Well, I guess where would you send me, right? I guess you could give the player a little pipe and send him back to town, and then a little message box that says that's it. There's literally nothing else. But this works just as well too. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a real problem. I just like when I'm not out of the end screen. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll be back on Wednesday to yell at some more Mario Maker and Super Mario World.